Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Denise Salcedo here, and I'm super excited because right now we are hanging out with the very, very lovely Audrey Whitby. Sorry, did I say that right?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
I want to make sure that came out good. And we're also hanging out with Gabriel Conte.
Yes. Hello. What's up?
I've been, once you're talking so much, you start mumbling and nothing's making sense anymore. But anyways, guys, you must be incredibly excited. Guilty Party, History of Lying, all your guys' hard work is finally out on YouTube and people get to check it out and see everything that you've been doing. I want to know, how are you guys feeling right now knowing that people are watching, they're checking it out and all of that stuff? We'll start with you, Audrey.
Ooh, should I hand it or are you good?
Oh, I'll hold it. You're good.
Perfect. I'm just overall so ecstatic for, the world to kind of get to see what we've been just manifesting all together. It was like we were in one condensed hot space for a long time, and now it's like coming to life. And I just can't wait that everybody gets to see all of our hard work kind of pay off.
That's such a good word, manifesting. I like that. Gabriel, what about you?
Yeah, no, it is super exciting. It was very in the hot rooms. We shot in the middle of the summer and it was toasty. So yeah, it was very hot shooting. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's really cool, like working on something that is just it's going to be like incredible when you're shooting it. There's just like the vibe on set and everyone is just like the chemistry is all there and all amazing. And just knowing like, oh, in a few months we're going to see the first episode and it's just going to be like awesome, and being just so excited for people to see it and knowing that like that's happening right now. It's like an amazing, I don't know, you can't really describe it. It's just such a cool feeling.
Did you guys already get to watch the first episode or the first few episodes?
I did get to see the first episode.
Yeah, I actually I saw it like, oh wait, can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. I think we said that in another interview, so you can tell me, because I wanted to know, after watching it, was it what you expected? How did you feel? Thoughts?
It was so intense. Yes, right? Like
darker and grittier and more ominous than I even had initially expected, because in something just with like the music is great and like it's very haunting.
Yeah, the sound underneath is like awesome, and then when you're like in the classroom scenes that we did, like the professor, you're like, oh my gosh, he's so intense and like dramatic and like crazy, but then when you actually watch it, it's like heightened and you're like, looks better than I even thought it was going to be. It's really, really sick.
Yeah, I know, because right after watching the trailer episode, I was like, oh my God, who did it? I can't believe it. When he asked the question, why are you guys here? And then you guys were all wrong. I was like, ooh, I did not see that coming. So now I want to know for you guys, how did you prepare for your roles? Did you have any sort of, what did you guys do? Did you have any sort of inspiration for your role? Any sort of type of prep, training, etc.? We'll start with you.
Well, luckily, Allie is a true crime guru, and so is Audrey. So my homework was basically what I always do at night, which is sit down and watch Netflix documentaries of horrific, terrible human events that have happened. And so yeah, I was ready to go.
Any favorites?
Ooh, I could talk all day about Making a Murderer and about Serial and about Amanda Knox and about John Bonet and about The Keepers. I really do. Art imitating life, imitating art.
Well, Making a Murderer is also coming back too, so I know you're probably going to be on that. Have you ever seen Discovery ID?
Ooh, I like the channel.
The channel, yeah.
Yes, I have seen that.
Oh my God, they have such good documentaries, so I feel you on the crime stuff. So it's kind of cool that you kind of already had this background.
Oh yeah, I've watched enough 48-hour evidence to know who did it. I know who did it.
All right, I like that. Gabriel, what about you? What sort of preparation went into your character?
I had to do a little bit. My character's a journalist, so I had to do some research on just like that, because I'd never studied journalism before and stuff like that. So I had to do some research there, and then also for the character himself and how he deals with journalism and the stuff that he like puts on his website and everything like that, and the stuff that he films. Just talking with the directors on like the motive behind like why Alvaro is doing what he's doing. So yeah, it was kind of just some mental prep and some studying on like journalism itself, and yeah.
What was the coolest thing you learned, or like the coolest addition that you learned that you added to your character?
Oh, the coolest. In what way?
Like, I don't know, you carry maybe like a little tape recorder or something, or you use a word, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Or something that you were like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know journalists did that, or something.
Oh my gosh.
You're like just all of it.
Yeah, all of it. I honestly, all of it was like really, it was really great experience and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah.
It's cool. It's a learning process, you know, like trying to discover like about your character and sort of thing. That's super awesome. So now I want to know, okay, I've been asking everybody this because you kind of sort of step away from your character. Obviously, it's in the title. Lying is in the title, as you guys know. So I want to know, what is the worst lie or most creative, unique lie that you've ever told, maybe to get out of work, get out of an assignment, I don't know, get out of doing something. I don't know. Who wants to go first, guys? I'm going to be putting you guys on the spot.
You go first.
All right.
Oh my gosh. I honestly have no clue. A lie that I told to get out of something?
Maybe as a kid? Your go-to lie?
I was homeschooled, so like anything was on blast with my mom. So I was like, try to not start fires. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I might need more time to think.
Oh, man.
This day and age, you know, I wouldn't call it lying. I would call it exaggerating.
All right.
So there have been a couple instances where I'm like, oh my God, cats throw up all the time, right? But if you say to somebody, oh my God, my cat's throwing up, then it just sounds really bad. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. My cat's throwing up. And then to me, typical run-of-the-mill cat owner, I'd be like, ha ha ha, cats throw up all the time. But to, wherever I'm late, they might not know that.
Oh my gosh, that's cute. You know, you have an excuse. Something, oh, my cat was throwing up. Can't be there or something, whatever. It's a good excuse.
That's so funny. I actually, saying on the exaggerating thing, when I tell stories, I exaggerate like crazy. So that's probably where I will throw in not 100% truth and tell a story bigger than I should, I guess.
Like the dog almost killed me. He was just walking behind you.
My dog had explosive diarrhea, which is actually true sometimes. So.
All right, okay, that's good to know.
No, that's
Yeah. I like it, and it's funny because you're a cat person, you're a dog person, is what I'm kind of getting from hearing about your pets.
The Alvaro Allie dynamic anyway, kind of, on a much larger scale.
Yeah.
All right, so now I want to know, there's always that person that you guys know, like, hey, I can tell this person my big secret, and I know they're not going to tell anybody. And then there's that person that you're like, oh, if I tell them the secret, I know they're going to blast it out to everybody, put it on a message board, etc. Are you the person that people can tell secrets to, or are you the person that they know, they're going to tell somebody?
Ooh, I'm mainly a vault. If you tell me, and if I really there are a couple people that if you know me, oh, well, I'm definitely telling them, they know that if I know, my boyfriend Joey knows anything I know, he probably knows because we just gossip all day long. But it's just sort of, I'm somewhere in between of I do have sometimes a heart. Anything that I ever say is completely innocent. I never am malevolent with my intent to bring somebody down, but I have accidentally spilled the beans a couple times with my carelessness.
All right, what about you?
I'm pretty much in the same boat. I know I can keep a secret, but it's also if it's not that big of a secret and I'm with my wife Jess, oh, well, no, I tell her everything, but then some other people who I know I can trust or it won't affect them. Then maybe I'll tell them, because I know I've told a secret that I was not supposed to tell before. but I know I'm really good at keeping secrets too. So it's like a middle ground of depending on my judgment of how important it is or not, you know?
I feel like we're all sort of guilty of every now and then blasting a secret because let's face it, we need a conversation starter or something to keep the conversation going at the dinner table or whatever, you know?
Oh my God, I did the worst thing one time. My friend was wedding dress shopping and she found the dress and I accidentally posted a picture of her in the frickin' dress. Luckily it was taken down like 17 seconds later.
Oh
but yeah.
How do you accidentally post a picture?
I thought it was okay. She looked so pretty.
Was this Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
This is Instagram.
Oh my God.
Was it like a story that you posted? Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was a story, so it wasn't as bad as a feed post.
Yeah, I was like, you just edited it, posted it on your feed, wrote a caption.
But did her fiance see it?
No.
Okay, I guess that's the important part, kind of. Did she have to pick a different dress?
No. It was up there for like T-5 seconds, but it's like the same. Like sometimes I'm the bean spiller. That's me.
Oh my God, that is insane. I'm gonna be thinking about that for days now.
Yeah. One of the one of the best days, but worst moments of my life.
Lesson learned. You live and you learn, guys. Yep. All right, well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this time. I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the day in anticipation of Guilty Party History of Lying. Guys, Gabriel, Audrey, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye. Later.